Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, March 23rd. We are past our first week of quarantine and into our official spring break. And I'm about to send out a pretty big update. It's got some spring break updates, a couple of questions y'all have sent me via emails, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So before I send it out, I thought it'd be helpful to do a little quick video tour of everything as well. So once I get this video uploaded to YouTube, I'll post a link here and send it out to you guys. So first off, let's just jump right in. I just want to go through and show you a few things I've added to Clever. So I'm going to go to our clever.com, just Clever CMSD, CMSD Clever, it'll take you right to it. All right, and again, this is the page that your kids are going to see. I wanted to bring us here to just shout out the students who have been working on these things. Like on Quill, we've got Ona, William, and Sydney have jumped in there a couple of times. Freckle, William, and Sydney been doing awesome. News LA, Finn, William, Zion, Shania, Brooklyn, Ona, and Sydney. Saw you guys were active on that platform a little bit. And Read Theory, the new one, Torsten, Javier, and Rose. I've seen y'all try to get on there. Keep up the good work, guys. I know a whole bunch of y'all have been on Epic, and a handful of y'all have sent stuff to me over Google Drive. Keep it up, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are doing awesome. You may have noticed I've added a lot of different stuff to our flipped classroom thing, our flipped classroom page. Some of these things are not really new. I just thought I would put them all in one spot. So we have the usual ones up here. I've added the Read Theory link. You'll still need to use our class code, which our class code is in this email right here. Class code, Read Theory code. Right there will get you into Read Theory and connect it to our class. I've added a link for Epic, so you guys can log into Clever and go straight there. This is a new one I've added. This is actually just a link to the CMSD homepage, but not the homepage, but the CMSD page that has all the COVID-19 updates. So as I get emails on my staff end, we get them about the same time you do on this page. So you can see yesterday, March 22nd, they posted an update after Governor DeWine's stay-at-home order. We got an email, and then they posted this in the family language to this website. So I put that here on Clever for you guys, and I've also posted it in the email right here, CMSD update links, okay? So it just gives you guys the most up-to-date information we get. I know they're doing robocalls, but sometimes those can come out much later than the actual decision has been made. Their computer systems are getting overwhelmed because they're having to call everybody at one time. So that's here. It's on Clever. Daily updates are posted. For our kids, I got CNN 10. We used to watch that almost every day, and this will take you to their YouTube channel. They are still doing CNN 10s, but kind of like all of us, they're making adjustments. You know, Carl Zeus is here at his home, and they're editing and doing everything like that virtually from different places. So if you want to stay up to date with CNN 10, it's still there. I highly recommend you check it out. Code.org. Miss Arns has released the class codes. So there's a message from Miss Arns in the email, and she gave us all the class codes for every grade level. I went ahead and put all of them here in case you have siblings in different grades. All right, so I know I could have just posted ours, but I know some of y'all have younger and older siblings. So they tell you the teacher's name and the class code. If you follow the link on Clever, by clicking right there in code.org, it'll take you straight to ours, and you just pick your name and jump in. So those of you that really enjoy doing coding with Miss Arns once or twice a week, you can pick up right where you left off here. I think there's one more thing I want to show you. Audible. Audible added, I got an email from Audible, and so that they're opening up some of their stories for free. I copied and pasted this section of the email right down in this area that was relevant to that information. relevant to the fact that like you can get to these stories free, and I posted a link to it in our Clever. So if you click on that, it'll take you to Audible. The reason I posted this, Epic and Read Theory and all these other things have really good smaller texts. Audible is typically pretty expensive for audiobooks and stories, and they have some full length books as well and a little bit more different content. So I'm really just trying to get you guys access to anything I can get my hands on when it comes to reading and writing and stuff. So here's Audible. It's got a whole bunch of different things from literary classics to just shorter folk stories and all kinds of good stuff. I put it up there in case you want to check it out. It's free and it's typically kind of expensive. That's it for Clever in terms of the updates for Clever. None of this has changed. Since this is our spring break, I really want you guys to take some time to do some exploratory type learning. Go play games. Go get outside. I know it's really kind of rainy and gross, but do some non-traditional forms of learning, all right? I'm not going to add any more Clever assignments because when I went through and checked the progress on all of these different platforms, there's still a lot of progress to be made. So the students who have been active have been chipping away at it, but there's still a lot left to go. I feel like if I were to add anything else to it, it would just make it totally unmanageable. So I'm going to leave what we have here now. And if you have any questions about that or want anything extra or have any problems with any of these apps or any of these platforms, please send me an email. I know the Epic link I sent out had expired at one point in time and people were having trouble with the Read Theory code. I think I have answered all the questions I've gotten in the past couple of days in this email. But if I've missed something, which I might as well have, so please just let me know. Send me an email, shoot me a text, give me a call, whatever you need to do. The last thing I put in this email, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Class cover, Zoom meetings. Oh, we're going to do 2 Zoom meetings this week. Remember, these are not mandatory. They're just kind of fun. To be honest with you, I don't have, there's not a huge planned process behind them. They're just like our typical morning meetings we do at school. We pass a greeting around, we make each other laugh, just have some time to, say, hey, here's what I'm up to, kind of check in with each other. So instead of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, since it's spring break and I'm still trying to adjust my schedule to a few things, we're going to do Tuesday and Thursday this week at 9 a.m. The links to those Zoom conferences are here. Please make sure, though, when you are joining that you're actually, if it's Tuesday, you're clicking on Tuesday's meeting. And if we're doing Thursdays, you're actually clicking on Thursdays. Otherwise, it'll take you to a totally empty meeting. There's the link. Mr. Moore shared this Edmentum article. And this is an article, it covers some of the things that we already talked about in the first homework walkthrough video, but I thought I'd post it. It's a different perspective. Same things with like creating a schedule, trying to keep a routine, just some healthy practices. There's Audible for free, Miss Arn's codes. I also posted the full email that we got from the staff here. This is just the March 22nd email we got after DeWine's press conference. This is the email we got from Eric Gordon. A lot of this is not relevant to parents and families. It's a lot of like what employees need to report, which employees are no longer reporting after the stay-at-home order. But I thought I would just post it to you since it's the latest piece of information I have. They will still continue to deliver food and other resources like that. If you go to the daily updates page, all of that is outlined here. Okay, this is the district's most up-to-date information. I highly recommend checking it out if you have any questions about how our school district is responding to this virus. Couple little silly things for you. Miss Cohen and Miss Smith have both sent the staff videos they've asked us to send out. Miss Cohen she made some pottery in our basement, and Miss Smith is just doing a check-in and telling everybody how much she misses you. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is Esther. Esther did an awesome job making this card and sending it in. She asked for any other places that we might send uplifting messages to. So I'm in the process of looking around and seeing if there's other nursing homes or people who need some support and some help. If you know of anyone up here in our email chain, if you could just send over an address or send an organization we could send uplifting messages to. I think we should keep that going as much as possible because it's definitely helpful. We've had so many wonderful responses to that video. I'm going to show you guys here. I'll take us to our class page and click on our class YouTube channel. That video has been watched. It might not be up to date on this side, but on my video side, it's 471 times. So you guys are doing great. Keep it up. I hope they're getting a lot of positive vibes over there. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, please send questions and comments my way. If you need any help with anything, I'm right here for you. Enjoy your spring break. I will talk to you guys on Tuesday if you decide to join us at 9 a.m. Until then, stay safe, wash your hands, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye.